Let's check the numbers as we go to the tail of the tape. Much disparity. Trinidad at 21 is 10 years younger than Camacho. The 4.5-inch height advantage for Trinidad, and you can see the weight is all even. Each checking in at 147. Trinidad with the 3-inch reach advantage.
Fans, here we go with the IBF Championship of the World, the welterweight division, scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Introducing to you first the challenger on my left, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring wearing red, white, and blue trunks, fighting out of Bayamon, Puerto Rico. He weighed in at 147 pounds, and his record includes 44 wins, only 1 loss, 1 no contest, with 21 wins coming by way of knockout. He is ranked the number 8 welterweight contender by the IBF. Please welcome tonight's challenger, the 3-time world champion, the colorful Hector Macho Camacho. And his opponent across the ring on my right is the defending champion, fighting out of the red corner. He enters the ring wearing white trunks trimmed with the Puerto Rican flag and hailing from Q.E.P.D, Puerto Rico. He weighed in the same weight of 147 pounds. His unblemished record includes 22 wins, no losses, with 19 big wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the rising young star of the welterweight division, the undefeated IBF welterweight champion of the world, Felix Tito Trinidad. Once again, here's your referee in charge, Joe Cortez.
Okay, Hector. All right, second. Felix. Ok, ya yo le di las reglas en camerino a los dos. Quiero una pelea limpia. I gave you both the rules. Give me a clean fight. Shake hands.
Clearly as animated a macho man as we've seen in the several fights we've covered involving Hector Camacho.
I think Hector's very serious. He understands the importance of this fight. He understands the opportunity. He has the experience. He has the talent. He should be able to teach this green kid a lesson. But the green kid is not just a green kid. It's a green kid with a cannon in his glove. So let's see what happens. A most interesting fight.
Round 1 scheduled for 12 for the IBF welterweight championship. Felix Trinidad, for him to succeed, he's got to guard against getting frustrated by Camacho, which many fighters have succumbed to in the past. If Trinidad is impressive tonight, the rising star status and high expectations would be justified. Camacho moving up to the welterweight division is ring-wise. He knows all the tricks. He could give Trinidad problems.
I think the speed as well as that experience are going to come into play here very early. We'll see if he gets frustrated, the young champion. We'll see if Camacho's very effective early. Also, being a southpaw can't help. That adds there. Again, you'll see that southpaw style is going to add some frustration. He jumped in from the right side, hit the champion with a quick shot, and in and out. He's gone.
These first rounds ought to be completely Camacho dominated because of his speed and his experience. He's been a multiple champion. He knows. He's been here. And that's an awful lot to put on the line against a kid that's just barely arrived.
And he knows how to fight defensively as well. He's a master in that area. He told us even in the shape I was for Chavez, I could beat Trinidad. Camacho told us Chavez couldn't knock me out with the kitchen sink, so Trinidad won't get to me. But Camacho shouldn't underestimate Trinidad's punching power. Should point out Camacho has never been knocked out.
I think the way that Chavez cut off the ring and walked Camacho around, I think that was key for the way Camacho lost. Trinidad doesn't cut the ring off or close with that kind of pressure, so that's all in Camacho's favor here.
Camacho said he doesn't feel Trinidad punches as hard as Chavez. Plus, Felix doesn't apply as much pressure as Chavez. And Hector feels that will be to his advantage.
Well, guys, this is just starting up. And right now, all we got is Macho running. He hasn't been doing an awful lot of fighting. Who could you give this round to? Nobody's done anything so far. They're just feeling each other out. For the first time, they've tangled toes. And you're going to see that all night long with a left-hander and a right-hander.
Camacho's landed a few jabs. There have been some glancing blows hitting both men, but right now very light. Maybe a slight edge to Camacho, but this is where judging a fight of this nature becomes very, very objective.
Well, for openers, Felix has got to throw something to take this round if he's going to take it at all, because the only guy throwing anything is Camacho. Although he's throwing it into the air, he has landed a few glancing blows. So far, the only thing you could judge here.
In light of the fact that it's such a big fight, monumental fight for Felix Trinidad, do you think, there's a tendency to show a little tightness on his part here in the first round?
Well, I don't think he's ever seen anybody like Camacho. It's going to take him 2 or 3 rounds to get used to the excellence of Macho Camacho and then get down into his kind of fighting.
Time!
Watch out with it.
So it's round 2. Camacho brings ring smarts, speed, superb technical skills, and 3 world titles into the fight. Some feel he is in a must-win situation against a man almost 10 years his junior. Trinidad also cat-like, quick, sharp, calm, patient with knockout power in both hands. Well, Joe Cortez yelling break, 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 but Felix kept hammering away.
Fighters that come in real quick, boom, 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 hit you 2, 3 quick, easy shots and then hold you are extremely frustrating. And there you can see Trinidad banging on the side, but when the referee says to stop and break, that's when you got to stop punching him inside like that.
But he got in 4 good shots. See that stepping on the foot? Exactly what we said in the first round. They opened this round with that. He stepped on Macho Camacho's foot. You can't help it. It's right up there. He's very tall. He puts his foot up to charge, and there's Macho's foot. He's going to step on it.
That's one of the awkward parts of boxing with southpaw again. You'll see, again, he's stepping on his feet on a regular basis. And this is something that's going to work right now with the reach and the height to Trinidad's advantage, as well as he doesn't do the moving.
Trinidad 5'11", a 70-inch reach. Camacho 5'6.5", a 67-inch reach.
Macho threw the first really serious intent to hurt punch just then and missed it by a mile, but at least Macho's trying. At this point, Macho is pursuing rather than the other way around.
That's exactly right. Look who's backing up now.
There's a trickle of blood, left eye of Felix Trinidad.
Oh, boy. This is just starting, and now he's got another problem. He's got blood coming out of the corner of his eye. It's over the eye, not in a good place. Right at the corner of the eye. That's going to bleed all the way through. Tough to stop those. Tough to stop that.
Trinidad has never lost, 22-0 with 19 knockouts, 9 straight KOs, 3rd highest knockout ratio of all present world champions.
It would be a shame to see a cut like this factor in so that Trinidad can't fight his fight, or that fight would get stopped, because I don't think it was a clean punch. It had to be somewhere in that little bit of holding and wrestling that head's banged accidentally. I never saw a good clean shot that could have done what that cut looks like it has had.
I think that was a headshot. I think that was a headshot.
Left hand missing by Camacho. Showing the quickness of Trinidad.
And now it's Trinidad on the attack and Camacho going back as we figured it would be for the whole fight. Oh, nice right hand by Trinidad. Not a lot of steam on it, but he got to him.
And a countering left by Hector Camacho. Wild swing and a miss at the bell. Let's see if we can examine that cut closer here.
Sí, está cortadita. ¿Es cortita? Sí, es cortita. Es pequeña. Vamos, aguanta aquí. Calma, Tito.
He just asked cut, and he said, yeah, but it's very little. We'll take care of it. His foot right on top of Camacho. That makes Camacho get off balance. At some point, he's going to be able to use that to his advantage. He missed there. This probably is a cut, Bob. Take a
Well, I'll
look
tell you
at
what, I think they had a bang head somewhere along in here. Possibility of, just swinging an elbow. Could have been down to an even.
He's got his hand there, and now he's got his hand, and he punches with the other. With the left, he's holding his head down. With the right, he's hitting, and that is a no.
And what we have to take into consideration here is Joe Cortez warned him twice and told him as we were going back to the corner of the round, if you keep holding and hitting, you're going to take a point. And he did not lie. He took that point.
In a fight that's this close, that is a big one. now been at it for 5 rounds, and I've got it pretty even.
I've got it dead even. I had the first 2 Camacho, the next 2 Trinidad. The last round I thought Trinidad edged until they took the point away.
Exactly. So we're at 46-46, and we both went to the same school.
So things really getting interesting now.
Again, twice Felix put his foot right on top of Camacho's foot. It doesn't seem to bother Camacho, I'll say that for you. The only difference is the ebb and flow of this. Looks like Felix is gaining steam, is chasing him harder and harder, and Felix is running more and more. And in the eyes of the judge, this is a champion chasing the challenge. It's called ring generalship, aggression, and sometimes the points go to the champion who's doing the chasing.
Felix Trinidad pressing the attack.
He's gaining confidence with each round that Camacho not only can't hurt him, but that he can reach Camacho and hurt Camacho.
Camacho backing away, looking to avoid those stiff punches.
Exactly what Felix has got to do. He's got to make him feel the kind of power he's got, even if he hits just gloves. As Bobby pointed out, sometimes that goes right through the gloves and hits you on the head with your own gloves. Well, he's got to do that. He's got to make Felix, oh, nice shot by Camacho. He's got to make Camacho feel like, hey, this guy can really bang.
Not only that, but when you have your left hand in his face and he's got his gloves up, you're keeping him from hitting you. His hands are where they need to be to protect him.
Bobby, do you think Trinidad has solved the southpaw style of Hector Camacho? But Camacho landing now.
Yeah, he solved a lot of it, but again, he could get careless. He could do a lot of different things that go along with being an inexperienced champion and prideful young man that he is. He's got a lot solved, and there's going to be a few things that are not solved.
There you go.
We'll see what Hector decides he's going to do, because I think that's key.
The thing is, the urgency, the aggression of the champion. I mean, he keeps coming, and as far as the cut is concerned, it has pretty well subsided. They've done a good job. Macho has not been hitting it with a jab, so it doesn't open more. All in all, it looks like the tide is turning in favor of Felix Trinidad, the champion.
Great defense by Camacho.
I'll tell you, I think right now, as the fight is laying out, Camacho's getting the short end of most of the exchanges, and the fight could very well be a close decision loss. But we've seen some very strange draws on fights over the years, and I wouldn't be real surprised.
We saw one today. He's having a hard time hitting him because he's one of the most elusive targets in boxing, but he is banging, and he is causing Camacho to lose points.
Here you see the end of the round again. Trinidad is on the attack. Camacho usually with his back against the ropes. Here it's no different. Trinidad trying to land those big shots, and Camacho doing his best to counter and slip, but then hold.
Está bien, Tito. Estamos en el último. Por favor, Tito. Estamos ganando.
In this corner, everyone's telling him you're winning, but don't remember, it's better to knock him out.
Could be a mistake.
Yamil said, do it for your mother. That's pretty strong. You know, he can't do it for his father. He's in the corner already. Good for everybody.
Sade is his manager, who thinks he'll be a superstar someday as they touch gloves. 12th round.
Yamil Sade told me he's going to knock this guy out, and then he's going to beat Julio Cesar Chavez, and that's the program they got. It's a little too early in the game to talk about Julio Cesar Chavez, in my book.
Yeah, I think it's a little premature for that one.
Yeah.
But I can't believe they've got Camacho winning in that corner.
Well, let's not say anything till we hear what the judges think. Remember,
we're in Las Vegas.
We have had surprises in Las Vegas.
And don't forget, the corner will say just about anything short of do it or your mom will die. You know, they will try anything to employ the fighter in the final seconds of a fight to do whatever he has to pull it out. This is it. It's 3 minutes. What else can go wrong?
If they can give this running retreat to Hector Camacho and a decision, give him the championship, then they are truly charitable cases. and blind as well.
Can't see it.
Yeah, I don't know about charity. I mean, blind would be better.
I mean, you just cannot win a championship going away, holding, getting penalized for holding.
I have Trinidad comfortably ahead. He doesn't need to force the fight here. He just doesn't have to make any mistakes. He stays standing, he wins.
He can lose this round and still be so far ahead. He's got change coming.
Oh yeah, he can get knocked down and still have change left over.
This could be the first time he goes 12 rounds. Felix Trinidad.
I think Macho has paid the price of wasting his talent on high life and not having the energy that he needs. You can't just keep playing that high life and have it not come back and haunt you.
Body shots again by Felix Trinidad.
It's just not there. Camacho has thrown in the proverbial towel, but he's going to stay on his feet. He wants to finish this one on his feet.
The last 3 or 4 rounds have been clearly survival mode for Camacho.
You have to say Camacho, for all of the faults that he has, is a prideful man, as Bobby said, and he has, in the ring, always tried to survive at least to 12. He just won't quit. And so let's give him that.
We saw the ultimate case with Chavez.
Yeah, and let's give him that.
You know, we've seen a lot of fighters stay past their welcome. I certainly hope I don't do it. It broke my heart to watch Sugar Ray when he got beat up by Norris. Hector's demonstrating maybe he's past his welcome.
Yeah. The only difference is he showed a lot of courage and fortitude, more so against Chavez. His stock actually went up in losing to Chavez as opposed to tonight.
Yeah, because up to that point, he just never showed up for a fight. I mean, in that fight, at least he took leadership. In this fight, he's just running.
I'm convinced something's wrong. Something contributed to this terrible performance. The Macho Man is still better than what we've seen tonight.
Fight is over, and the resume is that the champion maintains it as far as Bobby Chez and Ferdy Pacheco and Steve Albert are concerned. Let us see what we find out from the judges in this hinky-dinky world of Las Vegas.
Well, both are hoisted into the air. And Hector Macho.
Here at the MGM Grand Garden, we have a unanimous decision, and I will read the score totals. Judge at ringside, Glenn Hamada, scores the bout 116-110. Mike Gliena scores the bout 117-109. Dalby Shirley scores the bout 119-106. All three in favor of the winner, and still champion Felix Tito Trinidad.
So there it is across the